MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Game 2 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toll. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Duffy is right there. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Now in the box, Justin Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, SEAGER. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with two strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Rays, center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Stepping into the box, Brad Miller. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brad Miller.
Grounded to the right. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. At the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. FORSYTHE. Back to Adrian, and it's a double play. Now to the plate, Evan Longoria, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Now all of a sudden you got to run at third base with 2 outs. This is where the hitters got to lock in and say, I'm picking us up anyway.
Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it the side. Digging in, Adrian Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And he gets ahead 0-1. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Souza is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 9, Yasmani.
And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. And another foul ball. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And he struck him out. Now at the plate, Logan FORSYTHE. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Logan FORSYTHE.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Hit to short. Duffy takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little roller toward the hole. Gonna be a tough play. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Catcher, Wilson Ramos.
He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him. 1-0 pitch. On the move again from first. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Gordon rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Batting 8.
So coming to the plate, Matt Duffy. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Sent on the ground out to second. Forsythe has it on to first, and there were 2 down. So digging in now, Ricky Weeks trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Fielder number 66.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to just throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. First pitch coming. Here it is. Andrew Toles stands in as he looks at a called strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Ball 2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Kiermaier.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. Gutierrez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. Forsythe comes up with it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Forsythe is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And that's in there for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Justin Turner is retired to kick off the inning. Corey Seager stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Weeks going back, still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And Gutierrez comes up empty there, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss that time by Gonzalez. 2 strikes to him now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Evan Longoria.
To third. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Here's D. Gordon now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's the first pitch to him. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Here's the 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wilson Ramos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Puig's got a read on it. And the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 9.
Drilled down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. Another
foul ball, and this battle will continue. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
Logan FORSYTHE.
Logan FORSYTHE comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
The right fielder, number 66.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. He breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east
and the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So stepping in, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch popped up. And this will be taken in by Adrian for the first out. So striding in, Ricky Weeks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. On the ground to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Peterson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in once again, Brad Miller. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Miller.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. 5th inning. 2-1 our score. Pulled toward right center field. Gutierrez is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jock Peterson now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder, number
and the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Riding in once again, Justin Turner. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Corey Seager. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. In there for strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Squared that one up just a little late. And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And, oh, this one drops.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Miller is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is ready for another chance. Corey Dickerson, 0-for-2 on his line thus far.
Designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
Softly hit out to short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Evan Longoria. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Longoria.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peterson looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Steven Souza. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle, and a fine play there up the middle. Digging in to try it again, Franklin Gutierrez. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting number 23.
Adrian Gonzalez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1-2 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Kiermaier comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The catcher.
Ready once again, Yasmani Grandal. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting.
Throw down to second.
Logan Forsythe.
Now the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gutierrez moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Ricky Weeks. He's 1-for-2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Ready now, Brad Miller. He flew out in his last at-bat. Miller. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping in, Yasiel Puig. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1-1. Here it comes. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Yeah, but he has been so good. You're talking about getting into the 8th inning with 100 pitches. Not many guys do that.
Standing in, Jock Peterson. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Andrew Toles is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Matt, that is pitching right there. It's not always about the velocity. That pitch is 89 miles an hour, but it's a 2-seamer. Great movement, and he hit the location. That's how you beat good hitters.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Adam Liberatore is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Line towards center field. Gutierrez is there, and he has it for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Evan Longoria. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 0-1. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball, and he wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 9.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate. It just kept running away.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike. Into the box now, Justin Turner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Justin Turner.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Corey Seager. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. And that's in there for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He went down on strikes last time up. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, he finds himself down.
Looking at a fastball to Yimi Garcia. Enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Wilson Ramos is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Right fielder number 20, Steven Souza.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box, Steven Souza. The winning run is at first base. Running is Young. Pitches high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 1-0. Runner breaks for third. Now a swing and a fly ball. Should be enough to get the job done. And this series is tied at a game apiece as they will walk off winners. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
No errors. He left 6 men on base.